Hey everyone, my name is Leonidas M. Natanian with Bar.io. At Bar.io, we strive to make real estate accessible for everyone. And in today's video, I'm going to show you how to get to know the market of rental properties in any specific area in the United States. And so how this came about was I was casually perusing the rental investing subreddit on Reddit, and someone posted the question, how do I know the market of rental properties in a specific area? And I thought, let's create a video to show what someone means by creating this or understanding what a rental property market might look like. One of the comments that I found very helpful was Zillow. If you pull up rentals on their map, you could break it down by the number of bedrooms, houses, condos, and etc. I thought, yes, let's go ahead and show exactly what this person means. And perhaps we could go on to even maybe show you about the Airbnb, but that's maybe for a different video. So let's go down to this, let's go down on Zillow and let's just pick a random city somewhere in the United States. Let's say Tacoma, Washington. So Tacoma, Washington is a north western state, and here it is. If you've seen any of my other videos, you know that I like to quickly reduce this as I remove the boundaries. And then Zillow also offers for sale, for rent, and then sold. In this particular case, we want to go for the for rent, and we want to hit apply. And we could start zooming in into any area, and we could start looking at rental prices as people have it listed. So I want you to quickly note or take observations about where you see concentration of rental properties that are available. I'm not familiar with this area whatsoever, so I could easily make some insights in here just by looking at the concentration. If I look at it across this area, I'm noticing that there's a lot of units available for rent. That Whenever you see that, it's more likely higher density units, whereas like these pockets over here that you see very not as many rental properties, or even along here, that's usually either single family housing or basically zone something um, other than housing. But the fact that you could see it's like peppered here and there, I bet you that these are just like houses, whereas the ones that are in much more higher concentrations are most likely condos or units. So this one is an apartment for rent for 1,300. So that's kind of where you could get one piece of information from. Now we're here to assess the rental market. So let's focus in on a particular area, and not focus on a particular area. For example, you probably are eyeing a property to purchase for the purpose of renting it out. Your property that you're looking to purchase likely has some characteristics like the number of bedrooms or the number of bathrooms. So what you would want to do is you would basically want to come down here and say, well, what is your home type? Let's assume that the property you're looking to purchase is actually a house, not an apartment. So let's eliminate that. You should also eliminate townhomes. You don't have to. Sometimes it's good to see houses versus townhomes because or excuse me, houses are preferred to townhomes, townhomes are preferred to apartments. And so if you go one step below, one step up, you get to see more insights. But let's just make this video simple and just say houses. So here now we have houses. And we could also say that if you're the house that you're looking to purchase, let's say is a two-bedroom house, go ahead and select two bedrooms. Maybe it has two bath. Select 1.5 baths. And the reason is the half baths are basically either a guest bathroom or something like that. It basically doesn't have a tub or whatnot. People don't necessarily care. They always round up. So there. Now you have that. You have bedrooms, you have bathrooms. Now you see about 39 results listed on the of the area that you're potentially looking to buy. In this case, we're hypothetically trying to buy it in Tacoma, Washington. The next thing I like to do is before I do anything else, just I like to casually browse the pictures. One thing that you could also observe is if you see like a photo of a kitchen versus a photo of the outside of the house, for some reason, most people like to make their primary picture the front of the house. If you don't see that as the primary picture, then what you could ascertain is that it might not be an actual house, it might be an apartment or like maybe a place in um, uh, uh, just bear with me here. I was looking at the pictures trying to figure out what I was going to say next, but this one says house for rent. but then all of a sudden the address is Unit D, and you could easily tell like this was actually like more of a townhome or basically not a house, even though they're saying it's a house. So anyway, that's another data point for you to consider when you're looking at these. If the primary photo is not the front of the house, it's most likely not a house. All right, let's keep going. Um, then the other thing I like to look at is just kind of see how many days ago things were listed, and you could see like the there's like one is 50 days, 13 days. There's not a lot. This one's really high. This at 71 days, but you could see that these all of these listings are relatively new. Like definitely on average, I would say 30 days or less, even though you see some outliers here at 51 and so forth. You could also tell that these are much higher price points than the other ones. But if I'm looking at it, the next piece I'm gonna look at is how to actually price these things. So let's look at these ones by saying, is there one that says it doesn't have a source to say like newest to oldest. Here, let's go to newest. Okay, let's go backwards then. The ones that are the oldest might be overpriced, but not necessarily. This one doesn't seem too priced, but I don't know why it's listed here. Let's just take kind of like the median here, right around here. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some of these inputs and I'm just going to put them in a Google Sheet. So I'm going to take 2875. Let's go 2875. What is this? 34.27. Who advertises it at that price? I'll tell you, if you see that price, I'll tell you why someone's advertising it that way. 1700, 2500. And then you have 20, let's just say 2300, 2400. Take a few more. Let's just take 2500, 2800. Okay, now what we want to do is basically want to say, give me the average of all the rents that we wrote. So about $2,500. So about $2,500 is the average you could expect to pay for the area of Tacoma, Washington. Now, I mentioned that I was going to go back. So if you see a number that's like really peculiar number, like why 3427? That's a oddly specific numbers. Um, Whenever you see a number like that, chances are that this person is a rental management company or some kind of like automated service that they use to determine like this is the ideal price that you could, min-max your whatever grades that you're going for. So it looks like, you know, I don't know what this is. I'm not going to go to this website, but it looks like no one puts in their home description a URL to the website. So soup to nuts, this is a management company, which isn't bad, but just know that corporate overlords are a little bit harder to deal with and negotiate prices with. Okay, that being said, that's how you manage and figure out what the price of a rental market might look like. What you're looking for is several things: how many days it's on the market for, let's say the average. You're looking at the total price, and then you could always filter down on the um, uh, you could always filter down on the specific property type that you're looking at. I could elaborate more on this. You could use like Airbnb numbers to figure out short-term rentals. This rental is most likely long-term rentals. So, depending on what you're trying to do, short-term versus long-term, you're going to get different numbers. You're going to get different price points. But this video, I want to keep it simple. I want to keep it short. That's how you do it. Follow me, subscribe, blah, blah, blah for more videos. Let me know what kind of videos you want to learn about more. I'll be happy to create them. And that's it. Thank you, everyone, and have an amazing rest of your week. Until next time.